Evening, everybody. For a little introduction to a couple little videos of some taxi driving in Leeds. These ones got reported to the council private hire authority due to basically the blatant stupidity of the drivers. First one was a guy, well, you'll see at the start I filter past him on the approach to a roundabout, and I take the roundabout in the left hand lane. He takes it into the right for the main and then cuts in well, a little bit before the exit. You might see him come across in my mirrors. It's the black Toyota. Was it black Lexus? Can't remember now. Without checking. Anyway, you'll see him. It's the 54 plate black car on the right just as we start the video. And then he proceeds to tailgate me round and round. It doesn't look quite as bad in the mirrors. Crikey, that sounds strong. Doesn't look quite so bad in the mirrors, but I've got mine set pretty wide because, as you may be able to tell, there's a lot of arm in my mirror, so I just set them a little bit wider to get a better view. So if you can see a car in both mirrors, they've got to be pretty close. So I sort of waved him back a bit, wasn't having it. I was looking to move into the left-hand lane off the roundabout. I wasn't previously available. So what's this guy doing? So I'm trying to move over, and then he quite quickly accelerates, even though he wasn't close enough already, and fires up the inside. So I decided the gentlemanly thing and gave him an Italian reprimand. I know I met him at the traffic light, so you can't quite see it, but he told me what he thought of me. And I pointed at my camera, and we went our separate ways. Apart from he went speeding down the road that was heading up to the 30 limit, and he was doing more than 30 by the time he got to the straight. And the other one was literally about 5 minutes later. I'm coming up to the top of this hill. There's a school, there's a pedestrian crossing, and the taxi driver just decides to pull out, and I have to brake. It's probably the sort of thing that's not worth getting that mad about, but considering I've just been pissed off by another taxi driver, I thought, stuff it. Contact the council, send both clips in. So they said they were going to be bringing the drivers in for interview. Haven't heard back. I'm not sure they would necessarily disclose the rulings of a disciplinary procedure, whatever they do to them. You know, they're probably not enough to get them sacked, although the standard of taxi driving in Leeds is pretty poor. I quite often go up to the other side of Leeds in my car to take my daughter to her grandparents, and there's sort of 2 lanes up this road, and this taxi driver is trying to do a U-turn because nobody uses the inside lane because it's a weekday bus lane. It was a weekend, so I used it because basically it's an empty lane for me because nobody's going to go in it because they're too scared. So I'm using this lane. Tries to do a U-turn through it, I have to anchor on, and the gesture is like I should have just given him the divine right of way. No, it doesn't work like that, buddy. If you want to cross oncoming traffic, 9 times out of 10, it ain't your right of way. So sadly I don't have a camera in the car, otherwise I'd have probably sent that one in because that one was properly dangerous. More annoyed to have my family in the car as well should something have happened. So, but no, Leeds City Council will accept verbal or video evidence of something happening, but do make sure if you don't have a camera running, you make a note of the registration and cab number, and the time of the incident, 'cause a lot of cabs are shared. So do get that, and do get them reported. Same probably applies wherever you are. If you look on your local council's website, they'll have a section for complaints about taxis, both the Hackney type and the private hire. And you know, we all make mistakes sometimes, we all get it wrong, but tailgating and gesticulating at people who have right of way for not just letting you do what you want because you're a taxi driver don't really deserve to get away with it. You know, if you sort of pull out and brake and apologise because you didn't see someone, fair enough. You know, it's a mistake. We all make them. We've all done it. We're all probably going to do it again. But anyway, enough of me waffling. I shall stick up the videos. The first one's the tailgater, and then the second one's the one who pulled out on me, which is the less serious offence, but I was annoyed that day, so I sent it in. Anyway, enjoy. I'll catch you all soon. Bye.